Rock 30-06 here. Just doing a video trying to sight in my red dot. It's a TRS 25 by Bushnell. It's a trophy edition. I'm going to be sighting in this shotgun for turkey hunting this year. So this is the things that you need to sight in your red dot optic on your shotgun. First, you need some targets like this. You need a Phillips screwdriver. You need stuff to fasten your target on, like a staple gun. Okay. You need your shells, of course. First, I'm going to start with target shells, and then when I get near zero, I'm going to polish it up with some slugs. And then once I polish up with some slugs, just to go with the turkey round I'm going to go with, which is the Grand Slam. I'm going to zero it in with that at 50 yards, because 50 yards is with a 3.5-inch shell is ideal for zeroing in for turkey. Also, we're going to use what's called a tripod. Best thing to use is a bench rest if you have one, but I don't, so I'll be using a tripod today. This is what I'll be using for hunting anyway, so I'll be using this tripod for hunting. So this is all the things you need to get started. Okay, so now we're going to go out and into the field and sight in my red dot. All right, so we just finished putting up our targets, putting up on this tree here. So if you can't do this on a gun range, somewhere safe in your backyard, always make sure if you're doing this in the woods, make sure there's a backstop, so if whatever misses the target doesn't keep going somewhere, and it's a safe area to do so. So you notice here I have like a ridge in the background, like a berm. So that's the way you want to put, where you want to put your target when you are putting up your targets for shooting. All right, so we just finished putting up the target. I ranged it. We're at 25 yards. I used a rangefinder. So if you don't know the distances, it's good to have a rangefinder and know what the distances are. So we're going to start at 25. Now, when I bought the optic, I bought it at Cabela's. They will bore sight it for you. So if you go to the place and buy an optic, you can always go and get it bore sighted by the place that you bought it usually. So that'll get you in the ballpark, get you on the paper, and then you just fine tune it when you get out to zero in your optic when you get in the field. Okay, good. All right, so I got my target up. I ranged it at 25 yards. I got my tripod all set up. My shotgun's ready to go. The optic's on. We're gonna load target round shells on this one, just to see if we get on paper, and then we're gonna take it from there. So we're just gonna load this up. Okay. So we're going to take the crossbow safety off. Red means fire to the left. Oh, malfunction. There we go. All right, cycle. Let's see. All right, so as you can tell, at 25 yards, the spread is very good on this target. You see the most of the pellets are right here in the bullseye area. And you see it's very even. You see around here, around the target. It's very even all the way around. And most of the pellets went right here in the center where we want it. So it looks like it's pretty much zeroed in. But we're going to do a more thorough test with a slug to get an accurate zeroed in shotgun here. We're just going to use a slug to get more of an accurate reading on where we're at. All right, so now I'm going to load a slug. See this here? That's called a slug. You can see on the front there of the shell. It's called a slug. So to get a real accurate reading of where everything's going, I'm going to shoot a slug. All right. So here we go. We're going to load a slug. Chamber it. All right, cycle, it's empty. All right, we'll take a look. All right, so you see here, it's a little down and to the left. I'll say it's about 2 inches down and about maybe 3 inches left. So with MOA, we're at 25 yards instead of 1 click per inch. We'll times that by 3 because we're at 25 yards. Not 100 yards. So that will be 2 times 3, 6 clicks down, and 3 times 3, 9 clicks to the left. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. We're going to get the screwdriver out and change everything on the optics. So now we unscrew the caps. Okay. All right. So you get a Phillips screwdriver. So on the top here, come here, Mace. You see it says up, okay? And up is going to the left. So we want to bring it up, right? So we're going to go 6 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we want to bring it to the right. So here, right, the arrow's facing this way. So we're going to do 9, going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's see how that works now. Go. All right, so now we got another slug. We're going to chamber that. We're hot. Okay, so okay, cycle. It's safe. Okay, so as you see here, it only went up marginally. So we're gonna have to do some more clicks. So let's try another 6 up and 9, maybe even 12 to the right, judging from what's going on here. All right. All right, loading up another shell. Let's try to get this zeroed in. We're almost there. So let's see what we get. All right, let's go take a look.
Oh, you can
all right, so as you can see, the tripod was moving around a little, shifting a bit on me. As you see, I got 1 on the left, 1 on the top, 1 on the right. So I mean, if you take the center point of that, it would be the bullseye. All right, so this is my last one. Just want to see where she's at. All right, let's go take a look. So as you see here, this one here is actually close to the other one. So I did 5 clicks up. I'm going to do 2 clicks down, or 3 clicks down, and a click or 2 to the right, and that should get me into that bullseye. Alright, so I'm chambering another slug. See if we can get it on 0 this time. Alright, let's go take a look. Alright, so we did it. We finally done it after I would say 6-7 shots. This red dot's zeroed in. Took me a bit, but just getting used to the increments of how many clicks there was. I just overshot at the beginning. So yeah, I mean, I would say 2 clicks per inch instead of 3 when I initially said, and that should be around it at 25 yards. It's supposed to be 1 click per inch at 100 yards, so that's why I came up with 3 clicks per 25 yards, but it seems like 2 would have worked better. Anyways, we're in the ballpark now. It's zeroed in. I'm happy. So now I'm going to try some turkey shot. I'm using 3.5-inch shells with my Remington 870 Super Mag. So let's staple up a new target and see how the spread is. All right, so I was using a modified choke with the target rounds and the slugs. Now I'm going to try my turkey rounds. Now I got to change the choke to an extended turkey choke. And I also want to see how the spread is to get ready for turkey season now that I sighted in the red dot. So always, before you're doing stuff like that, you always make sure your firearm is safe. Okay? So always assume it's loaded. So I'm going to cycle. Okay? Check the action. Alright, everything's safe. So now I'm going to change the choke. So this is a tool that you use to take out the choke. So I'm going to unscrew this one. Okay, so I'm taking this one out. I'm going to install my extended turkey choke. Okay. Okay, I bought Grand Slam 3.5 turkey shells. All right, so that's what I'm going to be loading. So as you see here, it's called Grand Slam. They're turkey shells. So whatever you use for hunting, that's what you use the sight in your optic. Okay, so let's give this a try. Okay, we're hot. I'm just gonna pack a punch because it's a 3.5-inch shell. So if you're using that, you want to make sure you're bracing yourself because it's quite a punch, and make sure you shoulder your shotgun properly. All right, take the safety off. See that punch? That's the power of the 3.5-inch shell. All right, let's go take a look. I cycled this, make sure it's safe. Okay, let's go take a look. So you can see here, even though I was getting a bullseye with the slugs, with the pellets, with 3.5-inch shell and a different choke, which is a turkey choke, with turkey shells. All the pellets are right here. So it's up to the right instead of over here where it's supposed to be. It's up here on the right. So we got to bring it down and to the left. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So down, because you can see most of the pellets are hitting right here. Right here. So down, 1, 2, so 4 clicks down. And we're going to bring it 6 clicks left. So 4 down, 6 clicks left, and we should be hitting that red. All right, so I put a fresh target up. I just don't want to get mixed up with the other pellets. Just want to get a fresh start here. Let's see how the changes I made work with this next shell. As you see here, it's upright and up and right, but I did clicks down and to the left. So I did 6 clicks to the left and 4 clicks down. Let's see how that works with where the pellets are placed. All right, so I'm going to do another shell. As I said, put a new paper up, see where we're at. Okay. All right, safe. Let's go take a look. So as you can see here, still not enough. It's better than before. As you can see, there's more pellets to the left now. It seems like it needs to come down. There's more to the right still, and a few in the bullseye. So we need to bring it down some more, and to the left as well. All right, so I brought it 1 click down and 2 clicks left. All right, so we're gonna see how this goes. Let's see, give it a try. All right, safety's on. All right, let's go take a look. All right, so finally we're done. See all the pellets? They're all in here. This is what we want. It's all spread in here. Okay? See? That's what we want right there. That's a dead turkey right there. So now I'm happy. I'm zeroed in for a turkey shell. But it goes to show, even though you think you're zeroed in because your slug is zeroed in, doesn't necessarily make it true when you use a different shell for turkey. And going from a 3-inch shell to a 3.5 also makes a difference. So, you know, when you're changing it up, always sight in for what you're hunting for if you're using the same shotgun. All right, I'll rock 30-06 over and out.